You know what time it is. It's time for another edition of Monday Madness. That means we're going to be having an expert challenge seed today. As compared to our hard, tricky seeds, our tricks are going to be much more difficult, and there's going to be one line of logic to follow most of the entire seed until the end. Today, I'm your host, The Divine. I'm going to be tracking and commentating. And our two runners today are going to be Nito and Lopter, both very high-level racers in their own respects. Lopter may be a little bit more experienced with the expert tech than compared to Nito, but Nito is not to be outdone in any logic. Get started, and it's looking like Aqueduct. It's a nasty little start. A second to get us synced up, and we're starting off with X-Ray. Ooh, okay, well, we have one screen X-Ray climbs are in logic, but that is it. 15.7. We have worst room in the game on our right, so that's not going to be anything for us. But we can X-ray climb out of Aqueduct here, which is what is going to be the first play. I don't know. This is not logic. I mean, oh yeah, I guess it has to be. That's very, very interesting. So that means the bottom left of Aqueduct is going to be able to also be X-ray climbed, because we have to be able to get back to where we started. I think this is one of the first X-ray climbs I've seen in our Monday Madness seeds. Let me know how the sound is, chat, if you need a little bit more or a little bit less. So as you can see here, both players X-ray climbing, and where you see Samus is on where she is on the screen above her vertical position. So we get this nice little save here, so we're not going to have to repeat this X-ray climb, likely. But nice little start here. You can see Nito is very experienced with his X-ray climbs. We climb the snail to victory! We are going to need Gravity Suit to get this item in the top right. Unless this is a dry room. If this is a dry room, we can X-ray climb to the top right. We are going to X-ray climb to the top right. Oh, I think we're out of sync. The audio desynced. Give me a second. Fix that. At least a little bit. Is that Cecilia Immigrant? It is. Oh, they're getting the setup before Nito. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Hello, Bakuman. Auto Fister for life. Alright, so top right item right now is a missile, but we'll see what it is, what the left item is. There's no way I can audio sync this right now. With both of our runners just going back and forth dancing. Opter gets a missile and the morph ball. Very nice. We'll switch audio to Opter. Also, so I can sync it a little bit better. We get charge beam. Oh god, we are massively out of sync. X-ray was required. It was our starting item to get it out of the top left of Aqueduct. We have a nice little stand up here with our X-ray. Nito getting past first here. Yep, and we get into Big Pink. Big Pink. Biggest Pinkus. Switch audio. Again. Oh my gosh, man, how does it... I would just refresh the entire thing to get our audio back, but, you know, I won't for now. That is not the right block, Lopter. There are 2 blocks that you can do it here. The one to the right of the missile is a bit easier. The Rio is giving Nito some love taps. We're almost in sync. Almost in sync with the audio. Come on, just a little bit more. Maybe one more. Ooh, we're getting the map. The map. Let's see what we get. Anything good, Mother Brain, Major. We can't get that Major yet. We could go this right side for that Major in... Watering? No, we can't Watering Hole because we don't have supers yet. So I'm not entirely sure where we're going. Neither of the majors so far are accessible. Okay, one more. There's a nice save here in Business Center. Actually, I think the play here is... we're gonna have a loop in Meridia, maybe? Or there's gotta be something up in Norfair. Norfair is the safe check here. Okay, one more 0.1 second. We can't go through that door. There's a couple of doors it could be. It could be Mickey Mouse, it could be pre-pillars, it could be lots of different things. Maybe some Everest. Joe opting not to go through as it would require his only power bomb to get back. So Nito not going to use his power bombs yet. Oh, you good there, Nito? Questionable choice to use this power bomb here, because we are not sure. Okay, high jump. Wow. Let's see if Nito is bailed out here by getting some power bombs somewhere, because being without power bombs is a scenario you really don't want to be in. Because right now he can't get back into Wreck Ship Shaft after this. After we're gonna go and pick up his high jumps, boots. We'll see where he goes after this. Nito picking up this X. Hopefully, it's supers. If it's supers, we can get some majors here. It is supers, so we're probably gonna go up to Watering Hole here, and go back and grab, or go up and grab at least one major in Watering Hole. Possibly 2, you never know. The dot only shows the highest item level that's currently available on the map. Lopter going to be not far behind here. A little bit better off here because of the his ammo situation, not having to farm. Now Metroid avoiding does begin in very hard, I believe, but with 0 E-tanks, it will be in at least expert. Ooh, very nice shot by Nito here. Not having to jump a second time. Oh, I have not marked charge down, sorry. Having pseudo screw is very good for both runners, as we can kill enemies that have fairly low health. Very nice first gate glitch by Nito. And what is Watering Hole gonna give us? Oh, it's not Watering Hole, I'm dumb. I don't remember the name of this room. Ice Beam, ooh, okay. Main Street now, maybe? What else are we looking at? We're looking at some ice clips, maybe like... Pants Room, maybe? We could do like sand pits into sand hall. I think that E-tank in sand pits is likely what Nito is going to go and look for. And we get ice for Lopter, not far behind. I'd say maybe about 30 seconds or so. Maybe a little bit more. Not a bad position to be in. So in these higher difficulties, you want to have some access to a farm, at least somewhere. So you'll see runners leave the Metroids alive with Ice Beam. So if at any point they need to come back and farm somewhat close, they can just come back and kill the Metroids, because a single super missile and ice is enough to kill them, and they get 6 drops from that, which is very, very nice return. Actually, yeah, it's looking like Sand Pit is the way to go. You can come back in a big pink after that. I think you can also get the X in early supers. Looking pretty nice. Pretty nice start to the seed. So is Cecilia just like an emote now? Hollow? Or does she have a channel? She probably has a channel. Limited time. Oh, limited time emote. Okay. Back to the sand pits. So I can sing that song without us getting DMCA'd. That was a lot. Nito here. I might have taken the save first, just in case any trickery were to happen. Any shenanigans. So we have missiles on the left, and is it an E-tank or is it a reserve tank? G mode does not start in expert. It starts in extreme now, in version 1.2. Oh. So this underwater wall jumping here is not the intended strat. You can do this with a sand bounce, I believe, in expert. Can traverse the St. Paul's with high jump and ice. So Nito is going to be rewarded with some extra health here, which is massive in an expert scene. I'm not entirely sure if this was in logic. It probably was, but I'm not sure. Well, Lopter is left blinding for now. Okay, so that is 3-pillar room, which we don't really want to go through with 89 health. You will die from a single hit of those pirates. So Lopter's going up wreck ship shaft. We'll see what's on the top. We have Everest. Ooh. Crab climbs here are not logical. We can take one of these bugs here to the left side to climb up Indiana Jones to get to the left door here, which Lopter is going to do. A little tricky, but doable. No, he messed it up. Oh, Nito just got hit by that. What, he didn't get hit by that crab? Wow, that was very lucky. So, we're probably going to see both runners doing the same thing here. Nito probably going to go for the save first. Yeah, it's a wise choice. I did not know that clip was possible. I should know that one, but I didn't know that one. Lopter not rewarded with anything for that ice clip, except for some missiles. Unfortunate. He could have used high jump and a wall jump to see what the item was beforehand. Didn't. I think Nito has the same idea here as Lopter. Says, yeah, I know what's going on here. I've played these games before. Nope. Oh, Lopter doesn't. Or no, Nito doesn't seem to know exactly where the crumble blocks go. You can use X-ray to see where they are. That hidden path. Intended use of X-ray in the game. As compared to X-ray climbing or you know, G mode, whatnot. Bug allows us to go up top here. Very nice, very nice. And we get into a green gate glitch over here. I don't know if the bug is still here. Okay. Ooh. He's hot on his tails, man. Look at him go. Unfortunate. We're gonna have to reset that Oh, I sniped him. I think we'll still be able to make it up. Nito will be able to make it up. Nice. Very nice, very nice, very nice. So, both runners go in the same place. Lopter getting there first. Maybe Fantoon over here. It is Fantoon. Lopter not wanting to fight Fantoon though. Okay, I mean with 99 health, it's a respectable choice. When Nito gets here, he's 100% just gonna go fight. Fantoon. Very nice fast pattern. Phantoon here for Lopter. See what else he gets. He gets maybe a mid? Mid. Fast mid. Okay, not bad, not bad. Not the best dopplers. Nito starting off with a slow, I think that was? Fast mid slow for Lopter. And it looks like a slow for Nito. Oh, that's bad. Nito's somehow dying to Phantoon. I didn't see exactly what happened, but that's bad. That's a bunch of progress gone. Bunch of progress. That's at least 2 minutes or so. That puts Lopter, I don't know if I'd say comfortably in the lead, but it definitely gives Lopter somewhat of an upper hand, even though he's down in an E-tank. We'll probably see Nito pass up the missiles up. Yeah, he did. Alright, we see Dragon, we see an X, we see 2 majors, we see bowling. Gauntlet. There's a major over here. Let's see what we get. I'm thinking probably like another beam. Yep, Spazer. So you're typically rewarded with majors early game like this after doing an expert level trick in an expert seed. It's not often that you're just gonna waltz upon a new major without having to do anything new or difficult. Lopter really thinking over his options here. I definitely wouldn't get those missiles and waste 4 more power bombs getting back. Nito, you need to play this a little more carefully, please. A second death to Phantoon would be very bad. Oh my gosh, Nito, please, 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 Nito. Little safer, little safer. Alright, there's Phantoon done for Nito. Find toilet. Up the toilet we go to Wreck Ship. Let's see if Wreck Ship is wasted space or not. Alright, Metroid 4. Did audio desync again? No, it's fine. Okay. Lopter making his way towards the map, because that's the name of the game in Map Rando. Spacer for Nito. Of course, not resetting the room, because then you need 4 more power bombs to get through this. Running into Gauntlet, though. Gauntlet's gonna eat 3 or 4 PBs as well. I believe it's 3. Yes, it's 3. Can't get that major top right of ship. We don't have a can fly yet. So, wreck ship it is, I think. Cack Alley. We are not doing Cack Alley without like Spring Ball or Gravity or Space Jump. It's for sure not the play. Find X-Ray. X-Ray room. Nothing in there except for some missiles. It's at the top of Red Tower. Anything good? Anything good? Wave Gate room. We could do this with a high jump and a super. You can also do this without high jump, but a little bit more difficult. And we get some missiles. Anything else rewarding here? Nope. Some more supers. Not the worst thing in the world, but not progression. Chat, what's your favorite sprite that you've ever used in a rando? Anything good? I think the funniest one that I've seen is Buff Kirby. Kiara sprite? You like Kiara's? Kiara's is a very nice sprite. I like the kitty. The red-dressed woman one. Ew, dread soup. Ugh. Little lull here while we're exploring some a new zone, trying to get to the map. Alpha PBs, anything good? Probably not, because we haven't done an expert level trick. The expected completion time for an expert seed is greatly dependent on people's skills. For both of these races, and it's also very dependent on the tricks found in an expert seed, because they can vary wildly sometimes. I would say at least an hour. For a high level runner, probably an hour to 2 hours. Anybody who is not incredibly experienced at expert, has just done a couple of expert seeds, is looking at probably 2 to 3 hours, maybe a little bit more. But both these runners, I would be very surprised if it took them any more than an hour and a half to 2 hours. You're welcome. Where are we going? We had an access to Meridia, I believe, that we haven't gone to yet. At the bottom of Norfair, I believe, there was a entrance to Meridia. So even with one E-Tank, Nito can't make it past. I didn't see what room it was. It was probably like spiky grabber tunnel, whatever it's called. Lava spike grapple, whatever the heck it's called. Let's see where Lobster's headed to now. I would assume back into Norfair. So we're still looking for progression. Not quite at the boss part of the seed yet. Although with 40-15, he could very well do Dragon. It would be a terrible decision, seeing as you may or may not be likely to even come back here. It's at the bottom of Norfair here. Yeah, Wasteland just isn't happening. Be mean if there was a boss past Wasteland. Who knows? Lobster looking to get his first E-Tank here, his first health upgrade. Not necessarily an E-Tank, maybe a reserve. By making it up this crab shaft. Not crab shaft, this is crab hole, sorry. I think that might be a little too low. Using a flatly to get on top of the crab to make it all the way through. Very nice. This is Mission Impossible. You can't do this unless you crystal flash grip from below. Either way, I would have taken it, probably. Oh, wait. Oh, can Lobster even get this? This would be very, very tough to get this at 1 E-Tank. Not even 1 E-Tank. 99 HP, you'd have to hit it first try and instantly get in. Oh, he'd need another E-Tank to do that. Vanilla Morph Room. I believe Turian was the connector up here? No, that was in Everest. What was up here? Anything good? Criteria entrance. Another zone. Another zone. Cathedral. You're not getting through Cathedral with a single E-Tank. Or there and back, at least. So this makes me believe that the E-Tank that Nito picked up in one of the sand pits was logic. Let me check. I don't know if I'll have enough time. I'm trying to also commentate. Dev map Rando logic. This one from 1 to 4 in expert. Gravity and sand, no. Springwell jump, no. Springwell jump, no. Shine spark, no. Shine spark, no. Shine spark, no. Shine Spark. No, that one's out of logic. Nito got that out of logic. Interesting. I thought it probably wasn't logic, and it turns out not to be. Alright, so... where are we going? Where are we going? Lopter, where are we going? I think it's probably a loop. Somewhere in Brinstar? Because bowling is now open and accessible because we've killed Fantoon. So that might be where Lopter's headed. Yeah, it looks like he's heading over to bowling. Or not. Let's swap back over to Nito. So Lopter can Crystal Flash, although doing a Crystal Flash in a heated room isn't going to do much without an E-Tank. It's the amount of time it takes to even lay the power bomb, and you're not going to gain much if you just moved. Not looking good for Lopter here. I think the logical progression was after doing Fantoon, you come back and do bowling. It's looking like maybe before or after Spazer. Who knows? The only items in this seed that are filler are Spazer and Charge. Yes. That's what I thought they were, just wanted to make sure. Baby room. Oh yes, or this could also be, Lopter can Crystal Flash, clip into this E-Tank. This is also an option. I did not see this one. Yep, this is a hard logic to get this E-Tank. Sacrificing to get the map, unless Nito gets baby skip here. High jump isn't incredibly difficult for a runner of his caliber. Alright, so where does Lopter go from here, though, is the real question. Very nice baby skip by Nito. Can we get some claps in chat? Some claps? Very nice, very nice. Lopter still doesn't see that bowling as an option. So one of the suits is probably locked behind speed, if I had to guess. What Nito is attempting to do here is an insane trick. Incredibly difficult. Oh, almost got it. It's gonna have to reset Mama Turtle to get back up. Oh, very nice by Nito. Get some more claps in the chat, dude. Nito was just completely tearing the seat apart, but logically. Who needs logic when you just have skill? Uh-oh. Lopter, no. Oh, ooh, 5 HP. Not even close. Not even close, and he's gonna Crystal Flash and not take any chances. I do not blame him. Very nice save for Nito here. I believe this is Ridley over here, which he's not gonna do. Yeah. Oh, the classic expert trick. Damage boosting. Red Brinstar Fire Flea Room, I think is the name of this room. Which is a mouthful and a half. Nito doesn't get it. But he has ice, so like just jump up here. Yeah. Both players here in the same region now. Nito with an extra 2 E-tanks though, which is quite the lead. Alright, chat. Do I have another question? Oh, please don't do this, Nito. Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, sure, yep. Underwater wall jump, break the game. Who needs logic when you have skill? It's also a race, so understandable. Sitting at 4 E-tanks now. And what's gonna be Varia, probably. Yep, called it. Ah, that's a GG's and a half. Logic is more like a guideline, I agree. Just like the law. I mean, what? I suspect Mickey Mouse now. Not Mickey Mouse. Three Musketeers Major. Nito's probably gonna go for here. Excuse me, or maybe I don't see him going to Croc Escape Major. Doesn't really need it, but could go there. Yeah, wow. That's a quote and a half. Laws are only for poor people, much like logic is only for unskilled people. That's a clip and a half. I'm gonna have to clip that one. I'm gonna have to steal that and put that in the Map Rando Discord. Agreed. Agreed, Iro. Charge Ice Spazer doing a 210 damage, I believe. Wow, look at all the pogos. Ridley's just being incredibly nice here. That's Ridley dead. Although not before he smacks him with his tail. Yep. Ice Spacer's 180? Are you sure about that? Probably, yeah. Let me pull up my handy dandy. Ice Spacer 180. Yeah, okay. This wave does more damage than ice does, yes. I mean, I think we go for this Mickey Mouse Major, right? I mean, at this point, Nito's already broken logic to an insane degree that who knows what any of these majors could be. These majors could be anything on the planet. Yeah, these key hunters hurt a lot. It's grapple, yeah. I mean, he can do Everest now. Everest led into Turian, so if a boss is in Turian, he can go there. It's not a bad decision to go to Turian here. But in this race, Nito is gonna smoke everybody here. I'll tell you that right now. Nito is sitting on 5+1 while Lopter is at 1. Yikes. This is what I was saying here at before we even started, how each runner is very good in their own respective fields, but Nito has far more experience with the harder difficulties than Lopter does. So he's able to break logic here. Nito's one of our favored to win in the upcoming tournament. Excuse me. Starting on the 31st, it's our winter Map Rando Discord. Map Rando race. Hard tricky. With a whole bunch of new types of seeds. Race stuff. I can't think of the word right now. But there's going to be a drafting portion where runners get to pick or ban starting items. Pick and ban starting items. It's one of our new interesting... I need to think of the word. Pull up something so I can think of the word. Game modes. Game mode. There we go. It's one of our new game modes. Wow, I cannot speak. After fighting Croc over here. Mito with Charge Ice Wave Spazer for 300 damage. Beam now. Let's see what's on the other side. I wouldn't really go for what's on the other side of Croc because without gravity, you aren't making it back on just one E-Tank. I suspect that Mito is probably going to be going to Turian here. After getting grapple, it would be, I'm gonna say quote-unquote logical thing to do, but you know, logic's already broken, so who knows? That's kind of one of the issues with breaking logic, though, is that so much more is available to you, but at the same time you're able to go really fast, so you have to be able to know what to do. Lobster totally stuck here. I don't blame him. I lost track of logic a long time ago. After trying to figure out what the heck Nito was doing. Yeah, a missile on the other side of Croc. Figured it was something incredibly unuseful. Where is logic? It's gotta be in Croc, it's gotta be over there in like Croc Escape or something. A couple of different people in the race time expressing their dismay towards the seed and not having any clue what to do. Let's see, are we going to see gravity in Main Street? No, we see Space Jump for now. Space Jump is going to get us to the upper right of landing. There's a major over there, which could be speed, maybe. Speed would seem the logical thing on my mind. Yeah, the only thing that I can see that so incredibly unnecessary to do underwater wall jumps, Nito. Let's see what that's at the middle of Main Street. I mean, it's not going to be anything incredibly amazing. Yeah, screw attack. I think our runners were supposed to go to Croc Escape or like double chamber. Maybe into Croc Escape. I don't know about that one, but they don't really have a way up Croc Escape. I'm not entirely sure. Chat, what's your favorite type of bread-based food? Yeah, pizza counts. I mean, that's more dough than bread, but... Stuffing? Does his stuffing bread? I don't know. I don't even know what the heck stuffing is. It's just stuffing. Be quite honest with you. Focaccia Genovese. Alright, man. I don't know what the heck he just said. Gluten-free bread does stink. Stuffing too? I don't know. The only time I've ever had stuffing is at Thanksgiving. It's like the only time I ever have stuffing. I feel a bit bad for Lopter on this one. See if he continues afterwards, though. Monito finishes in like 20 minutes, maybe. Monito's gonna go microwave Dragon here. Hey guys, did you know that OneDrive can back up your data? It's Windows just told me, and that's just mind-boggling to me. Shove it down my throat, why don't they? My favorite bread-based food. Yeah, to steal. Yeah, steal my data. Yeah. Is probably, I don't know, man. I like grinders. Ooh, bagels too. Bagels are pretty good. Croissants, dude. Oh, I love me. Oh, a buttered croissant, dude. Oh, amazing. This is your official sponsored WX fan part of the stream, where we talk about food. Yeah, so waffles are good. I don't like pancakes that much. So grinders are in New England. They are the term for subs or hoagies, kind of, that other people use. So I guess called a meatball grinder. Some people call it a meatball sub, I think. I don't know. I know it can mean something very different, but it doesn't mean that here. Wow, Nito. Dude, Nito's just showing off, dude. A trick exhibition here. Absolute Giga Chad. Alright, so where the heck is Kraid? We know where Mother Brain is, we know where Ship is, but we don't know where Kraid is. Do we have any... Should he stay familiar with Lunch Lady Land? Oh god. I'm not a kid, but I'm not familiar with that. Maybe? I don't know. Is 30 considered a kid? Because I don't consider myself a kid anymore. I'm an old man. Well, I also work on a university, so anybody younger than me is a kid. I wish I got that reference. I think if it's the kind of reference I think it is, I'm not going to repeat that on stream, so... Oh no, Lobster. Oh! If Lobster got smacked in the butt there, he was dead. Oh, Animal House guy. Alright. Animal Farm. Alright, he's an Animal Farm, I think. Is he not? It's Dragon dead for Lobster. It is Speed Booster. What did I tell you, people? John Belushi. I have no idea. That's Animal House. Which is the one where a whole bunch of people get drunk? Is that movie? Is that Animal House? Which is that? Oh, that's Animal House. I don't know, man. Yeah, it's the comedy. Alright, whatever. Same thing, you know. Half of one, six of another. Same thing. He died before... He died when I was 2, so can't really say I know who Chris Farley is. So we can go into Meridian, the left side of Meridian now. Nito may opt to get this major up here to the right. If I had to guess, it'd probably be gravity. Because I don't see it being anything else. Chat, do you have yourself a pair of really cozy winter socks? Because I do. Might have like the little plastic grippers on the bottom. It's got Christmas trees on it. Lovely this time of year. If you don't have a pair of really nice, like cozy socks with like fur on them, get yourself a pair of some. Oh, they're so good, man. Splurge and get yourself some. Nito going for a spike suit, not getting it. Oh well. So I'm not sure what Lopter's doing right now, to be quite honest. Not that he's running around without a cause, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what logically he can do next. Oh hey look, it's Lava Dive. Yay. If you guys didn't know, Nito did this yesterday. GT Max, you'd have to look up what it is. But basically he did this room there and back with 0 plus 1, I believe. No, 1 plus 1. No gravity suit. I think he might have had high jump. But that's just about it. And he had 2 HP on the way back. Or 1 HP. Hey Sam. There's a clip of it somewhere. Absolutely nutty. The least amount of latency you can basically get. It's pretty wild. Sam, why don't you join me for commentating sometime on these Monday Madnesses? Or is it too early where you are? It's like what? 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 2 AM for you, isn't it? Yeah, and? Do you have something against French people? That's all the bosses down for Nito. Click the wrong button. And now he's on his way to Mother Brain. You French, says the French person. Can't say that I disagree. When I was over in France/Switzerland, man, the amount of cigarettes were just absurd. In the day and age where like people don't really smoke cigarettes anymore, like holy, there were just so many people that smoked. I'm not gonna get into this whole I feel like I've already said too much, so I'm just gonna. Oh, this is looking promising for Nito. Nope, not quite. I don't know if you can actually do this, so... Lopter, you are... a double crystal flash in... Oh, Lopter, no! Oh, Lopter, no! He crystal flashed inside the wall. That is unfortunate. That is Samus wearing a maid outfit. Yes, yes indeed. I don't know if what Lopter's doing is logic, but if this is what logic intended, that's just mean. Right, now that Lopter isn't in the crumble blocks, he should be able to just run right past for a little bit. Oh no, okay. Ooh, we might get the CF off in time. Nope. It's a maid wearing the Samus outfit. Yes. That is also a potential. Wearing the Samus outfit. I mean, the power suit. Right, don't be inside the crumple blocks. Or be inside the crumple blocks. Oh, he's not. Okay. Man, this is tough for Lopter. This is a tough watch. I do not think this is where Lopter's supposed to be going here, but you never know. Get the mock ball to fly past. He should have been dropping a PB while mock balling. Gary being just an absolute unit, and Nito swings into him and just says, "Nah, you shall not pass." I think Lopter should be... How many supers is it to kill one of these hoppers? I think it's like 2 or 3. You should probably just be supering them. The one after the first. Official, just super the second. Super interested to see what logic is when Nito finishes. Alright, chat. Get your escape timer guesses in. Ships in Norfair, which is either directly above or directly below Bryn. So, like 45 seconds, maybe a minute. Also 69 guess for NN, who's not here. 40 seconds. Alright, I was somewhat close. 45 seconds. Alright, let's see if the 13th time is the try for Lopter. Oh my god, he's getting absolutely run down. There's no way. Yeah, it doesn't look like he knows the minute. Get some GGs in chat for Nito. So your official winner of the Monday Madness with a time of 1:16:53. Very well done, very well done, very well done. Done. So we're gonna swap the audio over to Lopter now. And we'll see. Let's see if he gets the. I'll send him the invite to an interview. And Lopter forfeits. Okay. So we'll get both of them in here. Nito's here. Let's see if Lopter gets here for a second. You should check the map Rando racing general for what the comments on this seed. Nito. Also welcome in and GG's.
GG's. I might have broken logic like 5 times.
Yeah, just a few times.
just a little bit.
Just a little. Okay, let's see what logic was, because I have no clue. We were thinking.
I have a feeling I know, but yeah, it was not gonna go that way for me.
Okay, so Lopter actually got this out of logic. Interesting. So you could Crystal Flash Mission Impossible to get an E-Tank.
Yep.
Which is what Lopter did. Hello, Lopter. Welcome in. This was a nasty seed and a half.
Yeah, just looking at Nito's times here, he definitely cheated.
He did cheat. Just a little.
Come on, do we have to call
Only
it
like
cheating?
5 times.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit of cheating happened, just a smidge.
Yeah. The first major cheating was the E-tank in one of the sand pits.
The second one was the crab climb top right of Everest.
No,
You didn't do that?
I did not do that.
Why not?
I had lots of other cheating to do.
He did G4 underwater wall jump.
Well, yeah, that would have been my next step if I would have bothered.
Yeah, that was Varia up there, by the way.
Yeah.
Top right of Everest? No, that was Plasma.
No, the G4.
Oh, yeah.
So what did Logic want? I have no idea.
Ice, Spacer.
I've got 2 CFs, I have 1 tank. The only thing I could have think of is Wasteland, but that obviously led to nothing unless the item would have been Varia, but now I know it's not. And even then it would have been an illogical bailout.
The E-tank you got, I believe, was the logical E-tank with the CF
Definitely,
clip.
yes.
And then there shows a reserve tank next.
But where?
Nito, where'd you get your reserve?
I guess maybe it's the one in Three Musketeers.
Great.
Yes, can you do that with 2 CFs? On one tank?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I could barely do it with 3 tanks.
I assume that it wants you to do some tight wall jumps to be able to mockball through the morph tunnel to make it through on the 1 tank CF, and then grab the reserve, probably go through the morph tunnel and then CF on the ledge again, and then you escape or something like that.
So you get 2 reserves. What do you do then?
Somehow you make it to bombs, which was in Meridia.
So you do lava dive on 1+1 without Varia?
Yeah.
I can't see that.
With high jump? Yeah. I don't know.
That's... Like, you take so much damage. You have to CF with, like, an E-tank left, right?
You'd have 1+1 and...
Yeah, but still. You only have 2 CFs and you have to do the old wall jump crisscross up.
Yeah, Tsulus Lava, you have to start your CF at like 140 to 160 HP left.
Yeah, that makes no sense. How do you get lava dive on 1+1?
There must have been more than 1 E-tank available at that step somewhere.
Yeah, but which ones? We can see all of them here. All of the E-tanks are in criteria, and none of them are logical. There's one behind Ridley, one in Mama Turtle, which is that extreme jump, which was previously insane. The E-tank up G4 is not in logic because you need UWJs. The sandpit E-tank is not in logic. Again, UWJ. If I got that reserve, the next thing I would have done is deep stack X-ray climb the landing site for the major top right. I don't know what that was. Probably not useful.
It was speed.
Oh, that would have been useful.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so bombs gets you speed, I guess. And then, I don't know what speed gets you. What does speed get you?
Wave, plasma, spring ball.
Spring ball, where was spring ball?
Brent Star, apparently.
Brent Star, oh yeah, the waterway major. And then with spring, you can do G4, yeah, and that gets you Varia.
Yeah. That's 14 steps, all done.
I ended up getting the tank in the sand pit, the tank at Mission Impossible. I did the insane CWJ and Mama Turtle for that tank as well.
Yeah, I've seen all of them, but I kind of didn't want to do them. Just wanted to play logical, and yeah, the seed is not to be played logical. This is an awful seed.
This is one of those seeds that is awful to try and race. Like, it's
I mean, this is just an awful seed. This is just an unfun seed. I mean, again, as soon as you start with all 3 minor types, you know it's a Crystal Flash seed, and we have 14 steps where 3 of them is just grabbing random tanks and reserves, and doing Lava Dive and Hell Runs and triple CFs. Then that's not just fun. Not fun. I'm gonna be honest. It's just collect every X, every minor item, every tank. You basically 100% the seed. You crisscross across the entire map. Criteria was horrible to reach. And you go to the other side of the world to grab another E-Tank. No. I'm not finishing this.
That is understandable, because these types of seeds, the ones that lead to needing a lot of Crystal Flash logic, they tend to be more tedious and take a lot of time, a lot of farming, a lot of everything, like just very meticulous health management and CFs everywhere. It gets to be a bit of a drag trying to get through the seed.
So did you guys see how screwed I got by this Giga at the end and the RNG on the big hop? Every time, it didn't do one small hop.
Yeah. It was pretty hard to watch every single time.
I don't know how any of the other racers are doing, but yeah, unless you take it to the level that I did with just completely ignoring whatever the seed logically wanted, it's going to take quite a while to get through this one.
I mean, I got into C after I got the first E-Tank, because it was right there. I just didn't have another Crystal Flash, so I was looking at the major top left. I just couldn't get it, right? You can't do that with one CF. Maybe you can if the tank there's a bailout, but I wasn't going to bank on that just because the save situation's also kind of ass.
Yeah, it was a bailout tank at Speed Booster Hallway.
Yeah, nice.
I never found enough power bombs to even do a CF. I just looked at the tanks that were in each region and was like, yeah,
Maybe you Mission Impossible.
I can break logic for that.
Oh, you did Mission Impossible by doing the gate glitch with the sand pit tank?
Yes.
Okay. No, I got that tank fair and square. I did that.
You are the more honorable player here for sure.
Definitely. Thank you.
Okay, Oats.
I always have to concede honor in these expert seeds, because like they are crafted in a way that makes it so that if you don't know any tech above expert, you have to follow all the rules. Like, there's usually no room for getting around any of the things that it's demanding. But if you know a little bit of extreme tech here and there, maybe some insane tech here and there, yeah, you can pretty much rip it wide open.
I mean, I can underwater wall jump. It kind of didn't seem worth it. Because I couldn't anticipate what the seed intentioned.
Yeah.
You know, so...
I just figure in these challenge seeds, like, it's always worth trying to snag an early E-Tank when you can.
Yeah. I mean, there was also still so much to explore. We had as soon as we got ice, I saw we can reach Meridia at the bottom, we can go to Criteria at the top, we can go to Wreck Chip at the very left, and every map is like 6 million miles away. So I'm just spending 40 minutes exploring nothing, basically. Yeah.
Well, at least you didn't get Sunrise surprised by Fantoon.
Sunrise surprise? Huh?
I got hit by all 8 spawning flames of Fantoon.
I was watching Lopter, and then I'm like, how the heck did Nito just die with an extra tank?
I whiffed on the flame spawning, and I jumped right into his eye and just got blown to smithereens.
I was actually scared of Zero Tank Fantoon. He saw me quit out quickly and try to go for a save.
Zero Tank Fantoon is not an easy fight. You only get
No.
3 hits.
Yeah.
Right. Any closing remarks?
I'll in the future just DNF seed where I get all 3 minor types early. Just kidding.
I swear expert seeds are not always like this. Some of them are fun. This one is one of those examples of very tedious logic, but in any case, GG's.
GG's.
All right. There's an upcoming tournament on the 31st. If you want to participate in the tournament, you have to send in an application by the 22nd. Through our Discord, you can find it in the SpeedGaming Discord. There's a link in the announcements. If you want to join the tournament, it's great fun. There are 10 slots left, capped at 64 people. We currently have 54 people, which is a lot more than I was anticipating. A lot of fun, and runners of all levels can join. More people, the more fun. I think that's going to be it from us today. This is Divine saying, see you next mission.